Hey guys, Michael here at Younger by Tomorrow. I'm just finishing a workout late here in the evening after a long day of work. But actually what I want to talk to you today about is not working out, but rather working in, working on raising your consciousness and managing stress. So it's not unnatural or uncommon to be worried about things all the time. In fact, that's something called survival programming. It's something that kept us alive thousands of years ago. Every time the weeds were rustling around, we were thinking there might be a saber-toothed tiger behind there. And that's what kept us alive. If we just walked across the savannah not worried about anything, we would have been a saber-toothed tiger sandwich pretty quickly. So it's still in our hardware to try to predict the future. In fact, I think humans are the only animal that can actually simulate the future. But we're terrible predictors of the future. And again, because of this kind of survival programming, we're always thinking something bad's gonna happen. So now we don't have to worry about going outside and getting eaten, but we're constantly worried about bills. We're worried about the coronavirus now. Am I gonna get sick? Are they gonna get sick? And if I do get sick, am I gonna die? And traffic and everything else that's popping up, taking the place of the saber-toothed tiger. So it's natural to have that, but you do have some control over that kind of monkey mind going all the time. And there's a couple of techniques you can use to try and separate yourself from that. One could be meditation, breathing exercises, prayer, anything you can do to get in the moment and separate yourself from that. And when you do hear that going on, that programming in the background, I think just being conscious of that and just knowing, hey, that's just my survival programming from, my Paleolithic days still going on back there. So there are times that's good. So if you want to drive defensively, like this guy's going to veer into my lane, yes, it's still good to have, and it is still useful, but you want to keep that under control and don't let it get the best of you and worry about things constantly. And again, remember, we're not very good at predicting the future. We usually think that the worst case scenario is going to happen, but it doesn't usually. It's sort of like that car that's a mile away heading straight for you, and we think for sure it's going to run us over, but you never know. It could go left, right, or just stop. So anyways, that was my rant. Wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that. Again, I love working out, but make sure you're focusing on some type of inner work, because that will actually help your working out as well. You'll have less stress, you'll have more energy, you'll recover quicker. Getting good sleep, again, meditation, breath work, all that good stuff. Surrounding yourself with positive people, reading positive stuff. Don't get too glued to the news with all this negative stuff going on. All right, guys, that's it. Take care. See you next time.